I think it's time we just get a bulldozer number 9 that we just lob it into.
He just needs to put the ball between the rectangular thing.
Exactly.
Just be a goal scoring merchant.
This video is being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark. Surfshark is an app or browser extension that allows you to not only browse the internet entirely anonymously, but also very securely. Surfshark will secure your data with industry-leading measures using uncrackable encryption and the most secure VPN protocols. One subscription with Surfshark will work across all of your devices. I use it for unlocking things like American Netflix. We also use it if we want to watch our Canadian DAZN account and a couple of other bits and pieces. The good news is you can get 83% off. That's right, I did say 83% off. And an additional 3 months free using the Anfield Agenda link in the description. They've also got a really credible and unique 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like Surfshark, it doesn't meet your needs, which I'm going to be honest with you, it will and you won't. But if you do, if you want to change, Surfshark give you 30 days to change your mind. Why not give Surfshark a try? You'll be supporting us here at Anfield Agenda and you'll be treating yourself to the best VPN provider out there, bar none. So let's move on to Darwin Nunez, gents, because the Darwin Nunez situation keeps evolving, I suppose is the fairest way to put it, every day. And I don't know about you, I can't speak for everybody, but I'm starting to feel like this is very possible. So Paul Joyce again, God, I feel like we've been singing Paul Joyce's praises a lot, but why not? He deserves it. Paul Joyce has echoed what I was told by others, and it's always great if a few things start to add up, that Liverpool do want to sign Darwin Nunez. They are interested in Darwin Nunez, but it has to be on our terms. And by that, what I read into that, Paddy, is if United are interested in him, we ain't getting into a bid more. You either come, you want to come to us or you don't. We're not getting into a bid more over it. That's how I see this. And I think Liverpool are damn right to do that as well, because we're a far more attractive proposition from a footballing philosophy or perspective right now than Manchester United would be.
I mean, of course, I think other clubs will be able to offer more, but ultimately they can't force the player to move to a certain club. If he wants to move to Liverpool and has his heart set on Liverpool, the deal will be done, you'd imagine. I'm starting to a lot of there's a lot of narratives around Nunez that excite me. His finishing's very Torres-esque. He's Uruguayan like Suarez. He can't hold up the ball, which is a bit of a fucking pain in the hole. But I think it's time we just get a bulldozer number 9 that we just fucking lob it into.
He just needs to put the fucking ball between the rectangular thing.
Exactly.
Just be a goal scoring merchant.
Yeah, but I think Jota stop doing that, though. You know what I mean? But no, I think he's a lot more to offer than Jota. I just think it's time we just get a striker, someone who is just a ruthless finisher. We have enough of these skillful tippy-tappa, walk-it-in players. We need someone to just say, fuck this, bang, goal, swoo.
Yeah, deal with it. I'm here. Yeah. You're getting shit house. Deal with it. I love it.
And he done that against us. He done that against us in both games, and especially at Anfield. He ran us ragged at Anfield. And
last night I watched the last couple of minutes of Uruguay's game against Mexico on one of the bet naps, and very last play of the game, pretty much, Darwin Nunez, left-hand side, Uruguay threw squares it across the Cavani in the 6-yard box, who blasted wide from 6 yards out. Nunez's expression told me everything that I needed to know. I ain't passing to him again in a hurry. So I'm warm into this. I've always said I wasn't willing to commit to it emotionally because of the United concern. But I think the fact that I found out today that Darwin Nunez earns 30,000 quid a week at Benfica and that would probably earn around 70 or 80,000 quid a week at Liverpool, that made me think this could well be possible, Chris.
The thing is, and I think we've all forgotten this, myself included, Nunez is so young. Like, there's so much time for him to improve and get better and evolve his game. Paddy mentioned his hold-up play. There's time for him to go and evolve that. He could go on and score more goals. I just think it works perfectly. And I think the stuff that we discussed about Carvalho earlier also plays into this. Maybe Jurgen saw something in Carvalho being that man behind Mitrovic and wants to really sort of I don't want to say emulate Fulham because that sounds really bad, but like,
it does, Chris. It sounds fucking atrocious.
Play to their play to their strengths because it worked well. I'm just slowly getting more and more convinced by him. I don't think he's the finished article. I don't think we should expect massive things from him in his opening season if he does come to us. But I do think that there's a player who is a real project who could become one of the world's best.
I love that Paddy shamelessly owned up to jumping back onto the ship in our Discord last night. That big bonus points for that, Paddy.
Yeah, I'll be trying. I was like, no. And I'm like, yeah, I'll flip flop for sure. But I think, as a comment there said, he just offers us something that we haven't offered for a long time. Just that outlet, that get out of jail card, lob it into him, bang. I'm all for it now. I'm completely on board, and I hope the rumors are true. And I hope the price that can be. I think the transfer fee could be the stumbling block, but hopefully Benfica don't act the bollocks and get the job done.
This is a big test for Julian Ward, I feel, Chris, because no doubt United are sniffing around. And no doubt we can't compete with United. But I do think if Darwin Nunez wants to progress to become a superstar, he would be best served to go to Liverpool, learn from Jurgen Klopp, play with the players around him. A camp that is a good harmony already there. Well, Eric Ten Hag still has a big job to do at United. He's come in and he's going to be sussing out who he likes, who he doesn't like, trying to find out who he can trust, who he can't trust. We're a couple of steps ahead now. So Darwin Nunez, come to Liverpool, even if he spends 5 years here, 28, he could then, if he fancied that Madrid move or that Barcelona move down the line. Yeah, this makes sense to me, but Julian Ward is going to have to do his best Michael Edwards impression here, Chris, to get this deal done.
He's not exactly had a bad track record so far, has he? He had a big say in the Diaz stuff and Carvalho. So, I think he'll be all right. And I think if the deal for Nunez is viable, it will 100% get done. The way that Jurgen also lyricized about him almost in his press conference after the Benfica game, he was like, "Oh, what a player!" And he doesn't do that very often. He does not do that very often. It's only a very select few that he openly flirts with almost. Son, Martinelli, Nunez, Minamino are the only ones I can think of. So yeah, he's going to be good, man. If he does come in, I think we're going to see a right change.
That's very true. He does have a bit of a swagger about him. And I like that. I very much like that.
Swagger Jagger.
Oh, what a tune.
I've said it before. I will stress that he is not the most technically gifted footballer we'll ever see. He does the ball, his touch can be a bit heavy, but listen, we just need a goal scorer. And we've lacked a rootless killer in front of the net. Salah has scored a lot of goals, but sometimes even he can overdo it. Diaz, his finishing has left a lot to be desired. Mane has been prolific enough for us, to be fair, in the whole part of the season. But look at those finals we played. I think having just that out and out number 9 could be the difference in games like that.
And I think as well, Chelsea proved that. I know he didn't count, but when Lukaku came on, he made a massive impact in the Carabao Cup final. Put the shit up Van Dijk and Matip big time. And look, I just think he's going to provide something different if he does come in. And to be honest, I'm ready to see the rough diamond be polished.
Yeah, it does bang of a Liverpool transfer, this, Paddy, with regards to, sort of known about, but not fully exploded onto the world stage yet. We've seen him first-hand experience playing against them. Obviously, Klopp will have liked that he's got to see that. Tremendous potential for growth in value and in stature as a footballer. Yeah, it does tick a lot of boxes. It does. And I feel like if this one's going to get over the line, I don't think this one drags out. I think Liverpool will look to get this sorted quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, it needs to be. Just to help him bed in. I would love to. I'd love it to be announced soon, rather than rumble on and on and on and on. I think we need a bit of good news. Oh God, we're so spoiled. I love it. We're so greedy. But
just a bit.
Just go out there and fucking do it. Don't just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
I swear there's a brand that has that kind of pitch. Just do it.
I don't think so. I think we should use it. I don't think I've ever heard it before.
Yeah, that's fair. What could go wrong?